Hello everyone, welcome to Project 2's oral briefing of the Introduction to Changes in Golden Greens. My name is Darquin Malone, and presenting along with me is Ryan Cho, Khoa Nguyen, and George David. An introduction to our group members. I am a senior mechanical engineering major. Ryan is a junior computer science major. Khoa is a senior electrical engineering major, and George is a senior mechanical engineering major. The purpose of our presentation today will be to improve the dining experience at Wayne State University. We will specifically be focusing on the dining experience at Golden Greens, which is a kosher dining hall on campus and is also connected to two of the residence halls, Atchison and Ghaffari Hall. The structure of our presentation today is going to be the introduction, which is presented by me, followed by the topic description and our objectives for this project, which is presented by Ryan and Khoa. The contribution of each of the group members will be presented by Khoa as well, and George will summarize the presentation and present the schedule of our project, the team communication, and our team responsibilities. I will now hand it off to Ryan, who will begin by presenting the topic of the issue.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll be talking about the topic of this project, as well as the background information and also the main objectives and views that we have for this project. As for the topic of this project, we wanted to bring Wayne State dining halls into question. More specifically, the food quality and overall experience of Golden Greens at Wayne State. For those who have been to Golden Greens will understand that the main dishes that are served in the dining hall are rather poor and taste bland. And we understand that they serve dishes with pescatarians in mind, but however, we feel like that doesn't mean that the food has to taste stale or bad. And as someone who has been to the dining hall for a semester, I can 100% attest that the food that was provided at Golden Greens was extremely lackluster, and I feel like as a result it can bring like negative stigma towards pescatarian dishes for those who might not be as well versed in those type of foods. For some background information, Aramark is the official food supplier for Wayne State. However, Aramark as a corporation has not received positive reception in the past. And according to the South End, which is the official newspaper of Wayne State, in 2014 there has been complaints and unrest from the students because Aramark faced scrutiny for food contamination, overcharging state governments, and rationing out inadequate portion sizes for state prisoners. So as a result, this caused a lot of backlash and retaliation where students at Wayne State claim that students are no different from prisoners, things like that, and they even started a petition to remove Aramark's food services from Wayne State, which obviously didn't happen in the end. It's also very important to mention that meal plans at Wayne State are very expensive, especially if you plan on frequenting the dining halls throughout the entire semester. These meal plans can average around $900 as high as $2,000, and depending on the tier, obviously. And planning to spend that much on places such as Golden Greens, I feel like is rather expensive and almost unjustified. And even when people do spend thousands on meal plans, a lot of people resort to side dishes such as French fries or salads instead of the actual main dish of the day, which is, I feel like, extremely counterintuitive to what they're actually trying to accomplish at Golden Greens. So, as a result of this, our main objective is to hopefully convince the higher-ups at Wayne State to focus on issues regarding food quality at these dining halls and also establish a more reputable and enjoyable experience for those who wish to dine at Wayne State. To do this, we want to go through various research topics and give out general surveys to the audience regarding the overall dining experience at Wayne State. First and foremost, we want to see if there are any other options besides Aramark, we will try to research other food corporations that might be ideal for Wayne State's dining hall plans, and also try to contact Aramark to see what information that we can get out. We will also research other foods and dishes that are pescatarian friendly but still nutritious and flavorful without compromising on quality and overall taste. And this can involve dealing with researching ingredients that are that are also suitable for a dining hall buffet style environment, I guess. And as mentioned earlier, we will hand out surveys regarding food experience cycle ingredients to other students at Wayne State. There's also a possibility of contacting the head of Wayne State Dining and other potential higher-ups that are associated with it. Staff members of the dining hall are also a topic of interest that we can get into if we need be, and other topics can arise as a result of the project further developing. So thank you, and I'll pass this down to Khoa Nguyen. Hi,
The project's importance can be summarized into 7 key points. First and foremost is that it will improve the quality of life of students. Wayne State's cafeteria is part of many students' day-to-day source of food, and is essential that students are offered a meal plan that is healthy and of high standards. Students' dissatisfaction will reduce significantly. There are a handful of students who have negative feelings towards the food offered at Wayne State. Naturally, once the food quality gets better, Wayne State's reputation will also improve significantly. There are several instances where students become ill from consuming food at Wayne State, which prevents the students' academic success. The improvement of food also requires more effort to ensure the quality of the food, which will also increase the job opportunities for students. Naturally, the quality of food gives a stronger argument for why students should spend their money for a meal plan, thus increasing the revenue. Lastly, this project offers students a voice in deciding what they want to eat at their college cafeteria. The team contribution will be divided into roles. However, each individual are responsible for ensuring the project's completion. David will be the supervisor for each member's assigned task in ensuring the completion and ensuring the quality of the project. I will be acting as a public affairs officer and conducting demographic studies of Wayne State's meal plan users. Ryan Cho will be the assistant director and assist teammates on topics if help is required, as well as demographics research. Darquin will be responsible for learning the process of changing Wayne State's meal plans, as well as any topic concerning meal plans.
Hello everybody, my name is George David, and I will be talking about the team communication and responsibilities. This team will communicate with each other through WhatsApp. We'll have 3 meetings through WhatsApp every week. We're planning on once every 2 days, 30 minutes to an hour. We're also planning on having a meeting in person once every month, and we're also planning to make sure that we have 1 meeting 2 days before we turn in this project. We're also going to communicate by asking questions through WhatsApp, no matter what, and we're always going to clarify. So mine and Darquin's responsibilities are figuring out how to get this problem fixed, figuring out solutions to this problem, also secondary research. Ryan and Khoa's responsibility is interviewing students for our primary research. They're mainly focused on primary research. And in the end, we're all going to work on the document together and make sure what we figured out is what we are going to write and talk about. So mine and Darquin's responsibility is to figure out secondary research and figure out how to get this problem fixed. So we always want to write about that. We're not going to go and talk about how we interviewed students, and same thing for Ryan and Khoa. The schedule of this project is from October 7th to October 20th. We're going to figure out solutions, and find out how to research, mainly mine and Darquin's responsibility. And if Ryan and Khoa want to help, they can also help. From October 21st to October 27th, we're going to start our primary and secondary research. Our primary research is going to consist of interviewing students and also looking at the food and figuring out what are the main dishes. Our secondary research is going to be looking up into Mark, which is the food supplier for Golden Greens. From October 28th to November 13th, we're going to finish the research and start our proposal. From November 14th to December 5th, we're going to finish our proposal and present our project. And from December 5th to December 7th, we're going to finish our proposal document. So in conclusion, Darquin, he introduced the team, the topic, and the structure of this presentation. Ryan clarified our topic, talked about the history of the topic and what our objective is for this project. Khoa explains why this project is important and talks about the contributions of the group members. I explain how the team is going to work together, and I also explain the schedule of this project. The main things that we want you to take home today is what our topic is about, and that is the food quality at Golden Greens at Wayne State University, and our objectives for this topic and how we're going to go about this issue is we're going to try to convince higher-ups to shift their priorities and create a more enjoyable experience. We're going to research the issue by looking into Mark, which is the food provider at Golden Greens. We're going to do primary research by looking into the main dishes and interview students who eat at these dining halls. We're also going to make sure to talk to the people in charge of these operations. Those are the people that we want to talk to. Well, we all have our specific roles, and that's how we divided this project between each other. I am the supervisor. Khoa is public affairs, so he's going to be interviewing and being out in the public. Ryan is assisting director. Darquin is the leading researcher. But our main responsibility is we will all see responsibilities in making sure this project is perfect and making sure that this is a success, that we change the food quality at Wayne State University, the Golden Greens at Wayne State University. Thank you so much for listening, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.